Hallelujah!
Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and today is the 21st day of the Minnesota Whiskey Elite / ADHD Whiskey Advent Calendar of Tasting Whiskey. I'm so happy to have you here on this evening where I'm going to take an ounce of whiskey and taste it and dissect it, ultimately give it a blind score, and then reveal today's pour. And if you're not extremely psyched, excited, fired up, and just like uber pumped for Christmas, bitch, straighten up. It's Christmas time. This box has gotten significantly lighter. 21. America. So far, this Advent calendar, has been extremely fun. I've had the most wonderful time making videos for y'all every single day this month. And as it winds down, I'm just getting wound up because 2023 is gonna be a great year for ADHD Whiskey. So if you're not subscribed to the channel already, be sure to hit subscribe. And if that doesn't sound like something you wanna do, then sometimes you just gotta do things you don't wanna do, alright? The whiskey comes to a rest, and I inspect it ocularly first. Looks like whiskey. Next, we'll listen for any impurities. It sounds like the ocean, if the ocean could get you slammered. Now we feel it. And we realize that we can't necessarily feel the whiskey with our hands. We can only feel the glass that's holding the whiskey, and that doesn't really do much good. So, time to get to our final two senses. First smell, and then taste. Wow. Day number 21 is a bit of, what's the word? Stone fruit. A little bit of an apricot. A little bit of melon, like a musk melon. Maybe some cantaloupe. Maybe with some monk fruit sweetener. Not a lot of dark characteristics are coming out of the smell of this glass of whiskey, but instead it's more of a bright, sunshiny day. Although this does smell familiar, nothing exactly, specific is giving me any sort of pointers in which direction to look. But it does smell like a bourbon. I'm not getting much rye off the nose of this whiskey on day 21. Down the chimney. Day 21 is providing me with a nice, oily mouthfeel. It's viscous, it's sweet, has a nice finish. This is a really enjoyable pour. I'm not getting a lot of oak on the nose or the palate, but also there's not a ton of youngness coming off of here either. Maybe 5 to 7 years old. A little bit of bright, sparkling raspberry. Second sip is also making me happy. There's a bit of dryness down the middle of the tongue, like where the reindeer landed on your roof. It's just like a dry patch right down the middle of the tongue. Although the whiskey is a bit drying, that's not really hurting it much. It's very good. The palate kind of reminds me of a spiced apple ring a little bit. And if you don't do spiced apple rings for Christmas dinner, then shame on you. Shame on you. Spiced apple rings are the bomb, bitches. I would think that this is around maybe like 115 proof. It appears as though Santa Claus has dismounted the sleigh and boarded the struggle bus because I'm having a bit of an issue really honing in on what this could possibly be. One thing that's not difficult to notice, however, is that it is very good. It's really enjoyable. It doesn't have a lot of the characteristics that I typically look for in like a barrel proof high-aged bourbon. It doesn't have a lot of oak notes. It doesn't have a lot of dark fruit. But what it lacks in the age, oak, and dark fruity department, it makes up for with the beautiful bouquet of fruits and sweetness. Third sip. There's like a little bit of tropicalness to it. I don't quite put this in the category of great. Whatever it is very, very good. I like this a lot. If it were available as a daily drinker, this would be a magnificent daily drinker. I'm going to say that on day 21, this blind pour receives a blind score of 7.9. It's 7.9. It's very, very good. I like this a lot. Let's find out what we were drinking on day number 21, shall we? Day 21, we were drinking okay, this is Old Soul Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It is uncut and unfiltered, cask strength, 7 years old, 119.2 proof. Old Soul Tin Type Series. Where is this sourced from? I don't know where Old Soul is sourcing their bourbon, but it is delicious. If anybody knows where Old Soul sources their Tin Type Series bourbon, their uncut and unfiltered cask strength Tin Type Series, then go ahead and leave that in the comments below. I would like to know. Looks like this soul sister is gonna have to be on the search for some Old Soul. And that's gonna do it for day number 21. That's not right. That's gonna do it for day number 21. If you're enjoying this advent calendar, if you're enjoying watching these videos, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and be ready because tomorrow will be double deuces. Day 22, which is how many reindeer it would take to get my fat ass off a roof. And they'd need to be on some gear too. They'd have to be some Liver King friggin' reindeer. Anyway, thank you again for watching. My name is Matt, this is ADHD Whiskey, and like I always say, keep your head in the clouds but your mind on lighting a roaring fire. Lighting a roaring fire while you sit in front of it and drink whiskey, because nothing is as elegant or as dapper or as just straight up badass as sipping whiskey in front of a fireplace. Would it be better if there were other people here, friends surrounding me, giggling at all my whips and jiggles? What?